guess let's go up here and see if there is anything weird going on. Aha! So, that was it. It was just on a different level and it looked like it was there. Leave me alone! Oh, you little pipsqueak. You want to try to make a quick guild on the whole wood, aren't you? Yep, I mean, I'll never do it again, honest. My name's not Pip. Is that a Great Expectations reference? Pip, but what made you start stealing? Well, I needed the money, didn't I? That's any of your thinking business. I'm not going to make my dreams come true if I'm broke, eh? That's no excuse for stealing. What kind of dreams do you have, anyway? Nice try, dum-dum. You think I'm telling you? Or you just laugh at me for being a silly little mouse with big ideas? Cracky, bit bloomin' touchy. Oh, cracky. Bit bloomin' touchy, aren't we? There's no need to be so flippin' defensive, mouse face. Well, we just corner him, to be fair. Anyway, let's go. We'll run back to the Callmaster store, shall we? Wait a second. Is it me or just Pip just really reminds you of someone? Huh, you mean, well, of course, everyone shares a soul with someone back in Motorfield, don't they? I think so, but I'm not sure who it could be. Pip, do you mind telling me a little bit about your dream? We won't laugh at you, I promise. Why should I? You can't tell me what to do. Why not take orders for a big baby to sleep with a stupid doll? What? Is that true, Oliver? No, I don't sleep with a doll anymore. How grown up are you? But you still drag it around with you everywhere in case you get scared at night, you big baby. I don't sleep with a doll anymore. Sometimes I'm Mr. Drippy. It's been almost a year ago. Oh. Now you're not a dum-dum. Y'all heard him, didn't you? But your girlfriend's really impressed now. Stop being mean. She's not my... And I don't sleep with a doll. Cut it out, will you? Cut it out, Phil. Did you call him Phil? That means your mom's name is Pip. I'm sorry, it's just... But he sounds like Phil when he's being mean. Blimey. Well, you know what that means. I don't know what you're on about. All you know is it'll never catch me. Well, yeah, we have to go see Phil, obviously. Phil's at my house? That's interesting. Why would Phil be at my house? I thought of something. What about Healing Hand? Nope. That brings things back that are on the brink of death. Dude, I totally tried to rejuvenate the last time I was here. What the heck? Phil? Oh, it's you. Came to get even, eh? Even for what? I wanted to build an auto of my own. How about faster and finer than any others? Well, sure, that's what we both wanted. But my dream, it killed someone. It killed your mom. Don't say that. Don't ever say it wasn't your fault. Don't worry, Ollie boy. There's a funny look in your mate's eye. Oh, god damn it, really? Was not planning on this. Not playing for this at all. I better wake up. Okay, this one doesn't seem as big as the last one. Okay, so ill will does nothing that I need to worry about. Okay, everyone guard. Everybody guard. Oh, that's right, ill will doesn't do anything. Oh, I don't know if I got it. I did not. I almost got it. I didn't actually mean to call you out. One mighty be mighty. This guy's pretty strong in combat, actually. The hell? Crap, yeah, I was totally, like, not paying attention to what I was actually doing. Basically, yeah. Didn't I just... Will you stop that? I'm trying to not die here. And you're making it quite difficult.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, give them some coffee. Because they went and used it all. Because this guy hits like a ton of bricks. Awesome. Here we go. Knock this guy on his butt. I wonder who picked up the other one. Okay, good. One shot. I did not want to die because I did not expect to fight in the real world. I never do. They always catch me off guard with that. I'll never reach level 19. 39. I can read. It's obviously tired if I can't read the difference between 39 and 19. Holy crap. I said it's obviously tired because apparently I am not. I'm gender neutral. Phil, get out of it. It's my fault. That is not the voice I used from originally, but it has been way too long since I played it. Like, since he was in the story. Flip it, man. Poor lad's so broken-hearted. Phil? You must really hate me, Ali. I guess we're not friends anymore, huh? I never said that. You could always bribe me. It should have been me. It should have been me in the car. It should have been me in the river. That way your mom would have never had to save you. That way she'd still be alive. You can't think like that, Phil. It won't change anything. What was I thinking trying to build a car? If I built that hunk of junk, none of this would have happened. Phil, this isn't what my mom would have wanted. She wouldn't want to see you like this. We're trying to make our dreams come true. We're trying to make the neatest car in the whole world, remember? Why are you... Wow. But... Didn't you listen to what I said? Your mom's dead because of our dumb dreams. So what do I do now? Build another car, mess it up again? Get someone else? Get them... I can't... Why are you trying to talk to him, Oliver? This whole game is about using magic to, like, change people's will. Which is kind of creepy, actually. Listen to me, Phil. My mom would have never wanted us to give up on our dreams. I just know it. Remember all those times we were sneaking into the car factory? Remember the old guy you made friends with there, the engineer? He was all about cars, didn't he? And he promised to make a car better than anything Motorville had ever seen. Sure, my mom used to tell us we had cars in the brain, but when she heard us talking about our dreams, she'd smile. She never really got mad at us, did she? I remember. She wanted us to follow our dreams. I know she did. I know what Mom would have wanted. You can't give up on your dreams. And she doesn't come, alley boy. It's your own heart making the locket glow. You're brimming with ambition. I should have known. But what am I supposed to do? Can I really take a piece of my own heart? Well, I can't hurt to try now, can it? And make a change from borrowing the other folks. Go on, man. Give it a go. And Oliver breaks his own heart. That sure felt strange. I guess it must be how other people who helped us felt. Nice one, alley boy. I told you to try, didn't I? Hold on, Phil. There's something I need to share with you. Also, why did Philip slap Oliver? That's not what guys do. Huh? Well, what is this? I feel kind of warm inside. Oh god, we just made him pee his pants. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't just can't stop crying. I feel all warm and fuzzy, too. You know what that is, Phil? That's my mom trying to... Oh my god. If I had someone whose mom died unexpectedly and they tried to tell me that what I was feeling was their mom talking to me, I would be creeped out as hell. I'd be like, geez, you've gone off the deep end. You're seeing your mom everywhere. She's telling you to never give up on your dreams. Never give up. Never surrender. That's right, and we don't want my mom down, do we? That means we have to keep going. Keep on chasing after our dreams. You're right, Ollie. I won't give up. I won't give up on my dreams. On our dreams. And that's a promise.
Ollie.
God damn, I do not need to see a, like, hugging scene unless kanji is involved, because kanji makes everything better. I'm gonna study hard. I'm gonna go to college, and then I'm gonna build a car that's safe. A car people can rely on. You'll hold me to that, won't you, Ollie? Now, there's one other thing I gotta tell you, Ollie. If you're gonna keep dressing like that like a weirdo, I can't be seen with you. Hey, dude, he's in freaking grieving. I don't know, Ghost. I haven't actually seen Galaxy Quest. It's okay, really. If you want to dress like a crazy, who might stop you? Now I got important things to do. See you around, kiddo. I'll tell you the truth, Ollie boy. I never dang like a Joe Nog was gonna work. Well, looks like it worked fine, Mr. Drippy. He feels back to his own self. I've been waiting for ages. Where is he? Oh, there's P. Oh. Huh? What's wrong with him all of a sudden? Oliver, I've been waiting. Where were you? P, what are you doing here? This is my house. Girls can't come to my house. I'm not old enough. P? You mean P's here right now? Well, that definitely wasn't when I was quoting Ghost. Yeah, she got out of my house, but how'd you get inside? Easy peasy. I can open... No, you go walk through doors. You're a freaking ghost. Listen, P, I'm not trying to... What are you waiting for? You silly. I've got something to tell you. Oliver, are you sure you're alright whatever happens? When you find out the truth? The truth? I'm worried about you, Oliver. Are you sure you'll be alright? Are we gonna find out that our mom didn't get killed by Shadar? She became Shadar? Well, I'm not exactly sure what you're worried about, P. But as long as my friends are with me, I'll be fine. You don't have to worry about me. Good. Oh, Oliver. What is it? I'll always watch over you. Okay? Well, what did P have to say, Oliver? I've only heard what you said. Well, she said she was worried about me. And I told her if I had my friends with me, I was going to be okay. Of course you are, Ollie boy. You'll get the High Lord Heart of the Fairies with you. Never forgive me. We're fair through scrapes, and we're still getting stronger, aren't we? As if he'd forget you, Swain. Thanks, you guys. It means a lot. Now, Phil's back to his old self, so let's go see Pip. Okay, apparently I can't take a nap on my own couch. Or on my own... Yeah, that thing. Get loud. So, now we gotta find ourselves a rat. Bum 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 ba da da ba da da dum. Well, for a split second I turned stupid and I was like, wait, do I have to save? When's the last time I saved? Oh, wait, that's right. I saved right now because I just loaded the damn save. What the heck? Hi, Mousy. It's you! Look, I'm really sorry the thing I stole. Was it really important? Huh? Well, flipping trust are made of mine. So the mouse really is your pal soulmate. Well, the thing is, I already sold it. I sell things to local shopkeepers. You see, I just don't know what to do. Don't worry, Pip. Let me just explain to the shopkeeper what happened. I'm sure he'll understand. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so it's not like... I was thinking that we'd have to like figure out what his dream was. His dream would have something to do with building something and help him with that. But no, it's just a matter of he was in such a like really rotten and befouled mood in the other world. He was also kind of a creep over here. And then since we destroyed his nightmare over there, he reverted over here. Interesting. You know, got ourselves a thief. Come on, Pip, squeak out with it. No, it was me. I stole it. You stole it. A little chap like you. He confessed, didn't he? Now stole it and sold it to you, though, rotter. I've been spending the money. I promise. I'll give it all back to you. Well, I sense there's an item of some value to you, and that the loss has caused you some distress. Hate to see it go, but I know where it belongs. Hooray! You know, I can't believe you turned yourself in and returned the money, and you call yourself a thief? I'm no thief, I'm telling you, it was just a moment of madness. I'm so sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. I mean it. Listen, it's okay. We got it back in the end. Oh, you said your dreams have driven you to become a thief. Well, that's right. I got big dreams, but they don't come cheap, and I need guilders and lots of them. Have you ever heard of something called a cloud sweeper? Isn't that sort of a flying broom powered by magic? It's not my kind of thing. We got a dragon, you know. Well, it's my kind of thing, that's for sure. Since I was little, I've always wanted to build my very own cloud sweeper. I want to build the fastest, bestest cloud sweeper in the whole world. Really, Drippy? Yes, obviously, he reminds us of someone. He's the soulmate of someone. Is it just me, or does he remind you of someone? He sure does. Say, Pip, those things was really fast, super neat, huh? Haha, finally, someone who understands me. Thanks for taking the time to hear me talk about my dreams. I need to save up some money the honest way. Alright. Wait, that's the wrong way. I'm going towards the dungeon. I don't want to go to the dungeon. I went to the dungeon for no reason before. But anyway, let's make the Clarion. Hello, Marcuson. We need you to finish carving something for us. Flippin' heck, someone didn't go to finishing school. Heard the word please, have you? Didn't she say please? I definitely read please. I do enjoy your visits. There's certainly liveliness you bring on every occasion. Now you mentioned carving something. Wow, he looks different. Let his hair down. How did he grow so much hair so fast? Yes, Your Majesty. Esther was talking about the Clarion. Oh, that's right. We need to help finish it so we can clear a path across the miasma marshes. I see. You've come to the right place. The Clarion may only complete with the ruler of Hamelin. But I'm afraid there's a minor problem. Namely, that he does not possess all the skills required. Huh? Well, how do you mean, Your Majesty? To complete the Clarion, must possess not only magical power, but the talent to carve the necessary holes. While I may have the magical skills, I'm unable to help with the more, practical aspects of the process. So, you're saying you're too clumsy to complete the Clarion? It's not a matter of clumsiness, I assure you. No, the skills are required to pass from the Emperor directly to his heir. Oh, gee, so your father passed away before he could teach you about that stuff, huh? Well, we'll just have to go back in time and get him to teach you. Like a neck. Make it sound so flippin' easy. Oh, you're right. Well, then, what do we do? Aren't you forgetting someone? So wait, do you mean... Truly? Did he? Well, I can't promise miracles, but Father did teach me a few things, yeah. Your father, did he, come from the kingdom too? Oh, only you never mentioned? Esther, really? Come on, Esther. Yeah, alright, I just want to make a big deal of it. Yes, Marcus is my brother, my real name is Gascon. There, I've said it. Dude, we figured that out literally, like, episodes ago. Oh, we knew that already. We were there, you know. Why are you so hell-bent on getting me to admit it? Anyway, we can discuss the whys and wherefores later on. Point is, my father taught me what I need to know. And you tell us now? If you'd known about it earlier, we wouldn't have to come all the way to Ameline, would we? Well, it's not that simple. I can't do the magic part. Well, look at that, so you know, well, no, obviously the brothers have to work together. Come on, guys, figure it. Why are you so daft about this? Don't be proper daft. That's not quite true. Haha. So you know what I'm getting at, do you? I suppose not all about having a brain box of a great sage for a brother. I'm not sure I understand. Well, what cannot be done alone may yet be done together. Is that not so, brother? Oh, I get it. You're gonna make it together. Exactly. Now give it here. You ready, Marcuson? We got work to do. Yes, brother, I'm ready.
Wow, that thing sure seems powerful. Yes, and they work so well together. Wow.
I obtained the Clarion. The Clarion. Now I can find the path to Shadar's castle. Thank you, Your Majesty. And you too, Swain. Don't worry about thanking me. But how long is it since we last made something together, Marcuson? Do you remember the model pig tank we made together? Blah! A bloomin' pig tank! That's the last pagan thing I want to be reminded of. There are no arguments from me on that score. Anyway, let's focus on the task ahead. Clear the miasma marshes. And the Clarion looks so beautiful. I can't wait to hear how it sounds. I think you should be the one to play it, Esther. Yeah, Oliver's right. If you ask me, there ain't no better woman for the job. I agree. I mean, I'd love to do it, but I'm tone deaf. I'll do it. I'll play the Clarion and clear path through the miasma marshes. I truly believe you will, Esther. Alright, we're almost going. We have to do one thing first. Oh, two things. We have to read a story. I really like the fact they put these stories in here. They're super interesting. They give backstory and they're just fun. Here we go. In a certain kingdom, there once lived 4 brothers. Although their parents had both died and had grown up poor, the brothers had become famous and highly regarded. First brother was very strong. Once when the kingdom was in need of a new lake, he had lifted a stone bigger than 3 dragons out of the ground, crafting a great hollow. Then he carried the stone on top of the tallest mountain in the land, lest it prove an eyesore to anyone. King could not contain his delight as he watched the hollow slowly filling with water. Second brother was the greatest artist in the land. He went to the top of a mountain and carved wonderful sculptures for the stone his brother had carried there, and offered them to the king, who was rendered speechless for the first time in his life by their beauty. Third brother was known as a master craftsman. He took a sculpture that his brothers made, and erected sturdy walls between them, creating a mighty castle. He even used the remaining piece of stone to build a working clock. The king was amazed at how it always told the correct time, despite being made of stone. The king now had a castle he believed would be most beautiful, best defended, and most convenient in the wide world, and the brothers were delighted, became full of confidence, for each of them had believed that he was the greatest man alive. I am the one the king should thank for having such a wonderful castle, for I'm the one who carried the stone all the way up the mountain. Thou mayst have carved the stones, and thou mayst have bound them together, but had I not brought the stones up here in the first place, nothing of that could be done, said the first brother. Ha! But the king would not have looked twice at the castle and not carved those sculptures so beautifully, retorted the second brother. And yet, it was I who took the sculptures and made them into a castle. What are you looking for sculptures, I pray tell, beautiful though they may be? After some time, these discussions became fractious, that the brothers resolved to live apart, on the eastern, western, and southern edge of the kingdoms. The younger brother of the 4 was unlike his older 3 brothers. He excelled at nothing, and was weak and clumsy. His older brothers would mock him constantly that the youngest brother was docile, or not pay much heed to the insults. He was, however, worried about his brothers living apart, and he resolved to pay them each a separate visit. A short while later, a disaster befell the kingdom. Thick fog covered the entire land, blocking all sunlight for 100 days. Crops wouldn't grow, and people became unwell, and yet the very worst of it was the fog put an end to all music, for it simply couldn't be heard through the heavy broom. The whole kingdom adopted a silent funeral air, and so the source of the fog remained a mystery. One night, as the king slept fitfully, he had a strange dream. In it, someone told him the only way to clear the fog was to play a certain flute, the most beauteous flute in the world. Upon waking, the king immediately summoned the three brothers who had built his castle and commanded them each to build such a flute. The brothers no longer spoke to one another, however, they would not cooperate, and each went off on his own. I am the only one capable of making a flute fit for a king, said one brother. It's simply too far a greater feat for the two of you. Ha! Thou mightest to be say that of thy own self, countered the second. My flute will be the finest, you shall soon see. Boast if you will, scoffed the third. All men know that mine will be the best. And so the arguments continued. After some time, all three brothers finished making their flutes and went to present them to the king and his subjects. All the kingdom gathered on the shores of the lake that had been created by the first brother, anxious for the presentation to begin. The first brother picked up his flute. It was very big and made of stone and blue. Try as he might, however, the flute would not produce a sound. The king soon turned his attention to the second brother. His flute was a beautiful, delicate instrument made of clay. When he blew it, it too produced no sound, and the king became rather agitated. Hastily commanded the third brother to blow his flute. It was made of a single bone, with holes drilled in the appropriate places, and yet it too could produce not a single note. The king was furious and banished the brothers from his sight. Several days later, the king awoke to hear the song of a flute that he had dreamed about. It was a beautiful sound, one that cleansed the hearts and brought tears to the eyes of royals, minstrels, soldiers, plowmen, and even the baker's cat, whom many had thought deaf. As the flute played on, the thick fog that played the kingdom began to clear. The king was naturally delighted and started searching for the source of this blissful sound. Trusting the evidence of his ears, the king came at last to the house of the fourth brother. There he found him and his three brothers sitting together, with tears in their eyes. The king began to extol the word of gratitude to the youngest brother, but was politely interrupted. Alas, this flute was not my work. My three brothers built it. He pleaded to explain all that had come to pass. The youngest brother had been visiting his three brothers every day, hoping to persuade them to work together as before, but the brothers were stubborn and would not listen. After some time hither and thither, from his south to east and west and back, again all the brothers' efforts got the better of him, and he collapsed in a heap. When his three brothers heard what had happened, they all felt sorry for the youngest sibling and went to visit him as he recovered. The eldest brother visited him first. Is there aught I can do for you? He asked. Indeed there is, High. Thee to a forest, cut down the tallest tree thou findest there, chop it into small pieces, and bring them back here to me. His brother wanted firewood to keep him warm in the thick fog. The first brother agreed to do what he was asked. Very well, brother, I shall start cutting right away. Thank you, the youngest brother replied from his bed. Before long, the first brother came back, smiling on his face. He had a big pile of logs under his arm. Next day, the second brother came to visit. Is there aught I can do for you? He asked. Indeed there is. Carve this wood into something beautiful. Perhaps a pipe. His brother wanted an ornament in his room to make him feel better. The second brother agreed without the slightest hesitation. Well, very well, younger brother. I shall start carving right away. Thank you, the youngest brother replied, and went under the bed. And before long, the brother came back, a beautiful wooden pipe under his arm. Next day, the third brother came. Indeed there is. Would thou be so good as drill some holes in this pipe for me? His brother wanted something to entertain himself while ill. The third brother gladly agreed. Thank you, said the younger brother from his bed, with the older brother returned the pipe. But I actually have one more request. Of course, what is it? Call our two brothers and tell them to come here. Though the third brother hated his older brothers and could scarcely refuse his ailing sibling's request, so piteous he did seem, and he agreed to go fetch them. By them all being gathered in the same room, the three brothers would not look at each other, much less speak. Then in the midst of the silence, the younger brother pulled the flute they had made and slipped it to his lips. As soon as he began to play, the three brothers began to weep, realizing how foolish they had been. As they listened to the sound of the flute, they recalled the past they had shared, their humble home, their parents who had loved them so, and the days where they had supported each other, and helped each other before they won fame. Four brothers continued to weep as they realized the only truly special was when they worked with the others, all four of them. Indeed, for it was the youngest brother who could produce pure notes from the flute. Tears they wept were the most beautiful tears they had ever seen, for they were tears of love. After the king had finished listening to the younger brother's story, he decided to give all four brothers a special medal. And that way, four of the brothers agreed to always work together and lived happily ever after. Beautiful.